So I need you to realize that anything you have to beg to be in is something that you don't need to be in. That it's not something that's serving you or helping you or growing you. It's not healthy. But unfortunately, we've become so used to thinking that we have to beg people for certain things or be extra or be something that we're not just so they could approve of us, that we think that this is normal. And what happens is you fall into this toxic cycle of just pretending to be something, and you can't feel healthy. There is nothing good in you that comes out of you being something you're not meant to be, you stepping out of your norm. And again, there are certain situations where you have to act differently or do certain things for like work and networking, all these things. But relationships with people, when you have to pretend to be something, you will never be happy. It's not possible because it's not serving the parts of you that need to be soothed. It's not serving the parts of you that need to be cared for. It's not serving the things in you that deserve to be loved and valued. You are just being content with being invited, with being around, and it's just killing so many of us. And I think that the reason that we do these things, that the things that we're tied into, yes, there's like deeper, there could be deeper traumatic things and deeper roots and deeper wounds. But at the core, at the surface level, for a lot of us, the reason that we continue to let people treat us however they want or beg people to pick us or choose us is because we have not learned the value of us. And I don't mean you don't love you and you don't care about you, but you don't know how worth it you are. You all don't authentically know the value that's found in you. So what happens is that you've attached value to other people. You think that them validating you helps you validate yourself. When you step back and realize that they can't even validate themselves, that what they do or how they approve of you or how they choose you, it doesn't actually change anything in you. That's when you really realize how great you are, how much you're worth it. You're not supposed to be begging people to do the bare minimum. You're not supposed to be begging people to just keep you around. You're supposed to be invited into something beautiful and purposeful. But until we realize that, until we decide that enough is enough, we're going to continue to go back into toxic cycles with toxic people that don't actually deserve us. And I need you to understand this. I need you to question yourself on this. Why are you doing this? Like, do you authentically think that one day they're going to sit here and give up and say, okay, fine, you wore me down and I'm going to date you or pick you or be with you? Do you think that that's a relationship worth having? Like, do you really think that begging a person to do what they should naturally want to do is ever going to benefit you? The answer is no. There is no situation in which you begging somebody to be something that they don't want to be is ever going to be fruitful for you. There's no situation where you have to convince or wear a person down to finally choose you, because you'll consistently have to do that for the rest of your life. It's going to hurt forever. There is no instance where you pretending or begging people is going to be good for you. When you learn to value you, when you create this value around yourself, you start realizing that these people just aren't worth it. And if you're willing to go above and beyond, if you're willing to do all these things, then they're the ones that are losing. You're not the one that's losing out, because you are willing to be everything that you can be. You're willing to pour completely in, and they don't value that. Where you have to beg to be, you will always have to beg to stay. You will have to convince them of your worth. And there's no place in this world where there's that much energy for you to do that. No one deserves that. No one deserves a watered down version of the thing that they should have the fullness of. No one deserves to continue to pour and push into a place that they're just not valued. So you have to make a decision. Do I continue to beg, to plead? Do I think that wearing somebody down is going to make them want me more? Or do I stop? Do I start giving myself this affection that I'm giving other people? Do I start loving me the way I want to love them? Do I start doing these things for myself and allowing myself to feel the fullness of me so that I can feel the fullness of somebody else? Somebody that's actually going to value this. Unfortunately, the longer you spend the thing that doesn't value you is the less time you're going to have on the thing that adores you. You have to choose what's worth staying in. Is it the value of somebody that actually wants this, that wants me, or a person that's clearly making me feel like I don't matter? You have to decide for your own good this next stage. Am I going to stay here and beg, or am I going to go where I'm celebrated, valued, and loved? But until you move, until you make this hard decision, and until you're consistently in that difficult choice, it won't be easy. It'll become easier. But if you don't make the choice now, you'll be stuck in this thing forever.